Hey people of YouTube land, I'm Sarah and I'm about to make the tray baked pancake. I got the recipe, I'm using it with permission from the lovely people in the Taupo Budget Busters Facebook group. So this is really simple. In a bowl I'm going to add 2 cups of self-raising flour, 2 cups of milk, 2 eggs, and sugar. You can put between 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of sugar in, just depending. I'm going to put sort of a slightly heaped 1/4 cup in there. Depending on what else you're going to put in it, of course, this will be the flavour of the basic batter itself, but then you can also flavour this, as I will show you, with swirls of jam, which will of course add to the sweetness. I'm actually going to use syrup from a can of fruit that we had the other day, and also fruit, so it just depends how sweet you want it. You can just beat this by hand if you want, but I'm going to use a mixer. So I just want that nice and smooth. I want a tray to put this in. It's just sort of a standard sized baking tray, I guess. You can just grease this with butter or whatever and pour it in. I am actually going to line it. The reason I'm lining it on this occasion is because I'm being filmed. People are watching me. And so I'm going to want to lift it out nice and look like I'm having a triumphant moment instead of just very awkwardly cutting it in the pan and lifting bits out. You know. So pour the batter into here. Now with that, you have your blank canvas. Onto here, you can put any kind of fruit you like. This is, as I say, it's a blank canvas. I've got some Black Boy peaches that I've had in the freezer, and I've just defrosted one, and I've got a couple of feijoas that I've also had frozen. So I've just defrosted them slightly. I'm just going to chop them up and put them on. Apples would also be beautiful in here, especially Granny Smith apples. Any kind of fruit you've got that needs using up, you can throw onto here. You know, the fruit you've got at the end of the week, just before you go and do the shop, whatever it is, chop it up, bung it on. It'll be awesome. Now if you're going to blob some jam on and swirl it through all artistically, probably easiest to do that before you put the fruit on. What I'm actually going to pour over this, we needed a can of mixed berries for a recipe that my husband was playing with, and of course they come in syrup. And normally syrup like that I just throw out the sugar water. I'm not too worried about it, but I actually had this recipe in mind and I thought that will be perfect for drizzling over this pancake. The syrup out of the berry can, as I say, I heated it up a little bit, mixed a wee bit in with it with some corn flour, added that to the mixture, and yeah, you just get this lovely, you know, use it for ice cream toppings or make a brownie. I've got, ooh, getting thoughts now. I've got a 3 ingredient brownie recipe, bit of that on top. Shouldn't give myself ideas. So I'm going to drizzle that over the top. How gorgeous does that look, I ask you? So I'm going to put this in a preheated oven for at least 35 minutes, up to 45 minutes. Just put a skewer in and make sure it's cooked. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Stunning, I tell you.
Is feijoa in it?
There is feijoa in it.
Feijoa. Yum. I want this one. Can we just grab it?
Go on then. You guys can grab a piece. Look at that. It's beautiful.
I got a big bit. Beautiful.
Do your review.
Yeah! Yeah! The feijoa is slight tang. It's a good contrast to the sweetness of the peach.
Very descriptive. I like that kind of review. Alright, I'm going in for the taste. Exactly as Olivia said. A feijoa, lovely sharp tang. I mean, it's mostly going to taste of whatever fruit you put in there. I mean, the peach is quite sweet. That sort of drizzle. You can definitely taste that drizzle I put on it when you bite through a bit. So, it's going to taste a bit of the dough on its own. I mean, that's perfectly nice. I don't think, I mean, I wouldn't eat the dough just on its own. It's, as I said when I was making it, it is a blank canvas. It's just, I think that 1/4 cup of sugar is just right. You can't really, it's not an overpowering sweetness or anything like that. That is just the right sort of flavour just for adding, as I say, adding anything to. But that is so nice. Well, it's still lovely and warm. You could put some Greek yoghurt on it, make it like a puddingy thing, or let it chill down, store it in the fridge, put it in the kids' lunch boxes.
Yes.
So give this a go, guys, because it is so easy, it is so versatile.
Bija, Black Boy Peach, brilliant. With a bit of yogurt, and this would be
That's what I said, while it's still warm. Dollop of yoghurt on there.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yes.
No, you've done well again, my love.
Hit the like button, press subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.